everyone. My name is Brandon Faulkner. I'm an intern for Village Core. For other events like this, be sure to check out our website, villagecore.org, or check out our YouTube channel, where we upload these meetings on a daily basis in case you miss one. Today's topic, I will be discussing the Ring Doorbell and all Ring products that are linked to the Ring Doorbell. You see, the Ring Doorbell is a super useful tool, especially when you want to get a package or somebody's coming to your door, such as a loved one, a delivery man, mailman, or just anybody coming to your door, and you can ensure absolute safety. So, with the Ring Doorbell, what it essentially does is it gives you a view of who's at your door through the Ring app. So on your cellular device, there will be an app that you download, which has the same name, which is Ring, and you'll be able to connect to your doorbell from that app, and so that you can view what's happening at your door straight from your phone, wherever you are in the world. So say you have a package that is being dropped off, and you want to make sure that that package stays at your front door, and that, when you get home, that package will still be there. With the Ring Doorbell function and being able to monitor all activity that's happening outside of your door, you'll be able to actually see that package is still there and nobody has taken it. So when you get home, you can have that package right there for you. Or if somebody shows up that is not welcomed, this is another option that you can do, is you can see the person and you can also communicate with the person through the app. So say I was in Spain and I wasn't here at home in the United States. I would be able to use my Ring app on my smartphone to communicate with somebody who's at my door all the way across the world. This is a really neat function because now you have the ability to talk to anybody. So if somebody is dropping off a package and you're not home to sign for it, they don't have to wait for you to come to the door. Rather, you can just tell them, I'm not home to sign for it. Can you bring it another time? This is a really cool function because it also allows you to communicate with anybody who might be trying to sell you something, trying to promote something, anything like that. If somebody shows up at your door, you can simply communicate with them through the app and basically tell them, hey, I'm not looking to buy your product, or hey, I'm not home currently, come back another time. So like I mentioned before, you're able to communicate with people through the Ring app. So if I zoom in here, we can kind of get a view of what this kind of looks like. Here we have the interface of the app and kind of the function that is going on here that I've been talking about. So here we can see a picture of these two people right here through a phone. And here we can see different kind of options that you can choose from in order to either hang up, which is basically end the video and end talking to the person. You have the cell phone button here, which is to hold the call in case you have to go do something. You have the mute button here, which basically allows you to mute, and then the plus button here for other settings that you may want to tweak with your camera. Another cool thing about this Ring Doorbell is it actually has a nighttime function. So at night, if it's really dark, it'll go into night vision mode, where you can still communicate with people and still see things around your house in night vision mode. This is really cool, especially if somebody shows up at your door randomly in the middle of the night and you can see who that person actually is. So as we go here, we can see that there are a ton of appliances that Ring has, and they are all connected through an app. So not only can you actually buy a doorbell, you can actually buy other things to go with it. You can buy spotlight cameras, flood cameras, and different accessories to go along with these kind of cameras that you want. So as you can see here, what we're talking about now is kind of the doorbell function. So here we have two other most popular doorbells, which are the battery doorbell and then the wired doorbell. The battery doorbell is one that you would have to replace the battery every so often. I believe it's every 6 months you'd have to replace the battery. And if you don't want to deal with that hassle of trying to replace the battery every single time, you can get the wired doorbell. The wired doorbell essentially connects to your home electricity, just like a microwave would, just like a fridge would, and it draws off of the power to keep it on and to keep it accessible for you. Typically, it's a little bit more expensive with the actual ring with the battery doorbell being around, I believe it's $99. Yeah, so about $100 for the battery one, or you can simply upgrade, um, to the next version, which is the battery doorbell plus, the peephole cam, or the video doorbell 3, which basically allows you to have kind of different functions, better usability with all these different kind of new doorbells. Or you can switch the wired function, like as I mentioned before, it draws off of your power. So it's actually cheaper because there's no battery that's involved. There's no battery that you actually have to charge. So this one typically is $64.99, or you can get the more expensive versions, which go for $169, $249, and then I believe the last one is $349.99. So with these kind of different functions, they come with different kind of perks on them. So say you're looking for something a little bit more upscale to look nice with your home, and to still have a lot of safety features. Buying a camera like this might be suitable for you. And it's all right there, right in your hands. And it connects to your internet to basically get you on and get you connected. So as we can see here, there are kind of different things that you can add on to it. There are different products and that sort of thing. And if we go to accessories here, we can see kind of different like packs that you can get for these cameras. So basically, there are different alarm systems. There are different types of doorbells you can buy. You can get a combo if you have other areas of the house that need kind of like security measures, and then you can customize it. So if you want the holiday interchangeable faceplate, you can get that. So basically, if you want to make your house all festive and that sort of stuff, you can with this accessory. You can make sure that you're in season for whatever season it is, and you have your camera running at all times. Typically, I recommend having the wired Ring doorbell, typically because most people forget about charging their batteries, and all of a sudden your camera isn't working, and then somehow somebody breaks in, you miss a package, somebody doesn't know you're home, either something happens and you can't be there to tell the person, hey, look, I'm here or I'm not here. But with the wired function, it's always on and always ready to go, and you never have to worry about charging it again. So this is really cool for anybody who's looking to buy a Ring doorbell, or anybody who's just looking to be safe inside of their homes at all points in time. There are also other cameras that I can go through, such as the indoor cams, which basically allows you to view anything indoors. So say you want to watch your living room, you can watch your living room. You can watch different parts of your house. Say if you have a cleaning person and you don't feel necessarily comfortable with them being in your home, you can use these cameras to check up on them, make sure they're doing their job and doing everything right. Or there are car cameras that you can use. This is basically like a dash cam, in case any strange activities happen to your car. You can use the Ring cameras for that. There are also different types of alarm systems. These alarm systems are actually pretty cool because they'll sound throughout the house whenever anything is going down. You simply kind of hook it up to the window, and as soon as that kind of sensor senses anything off about the activity on the window, it'll sound an alarm and basically alert you through the app, along with an alarm that plays out loud. Hey, there might be somebody in your house, and you can respond to the proper measures with that. There are also different types of lighting. So say in order to get to your home, in order to get to your front door, you have a Ring doorbell, but people can't necessarily see your path to your home, and you want to make sure it's clear and visible. You can buy some walkway lighting, overhead lighting, and of course other accessories with it. Here we have a list of different kind of accessories that we see here. We have kind of different things that work with the Ring doorbell. So Ring is an Amazon company, which the two kind of combine together to form absolute safety for its customers. So with Ring, you can now enable Alexa with it. So with Alexa, say there's somebody at your door. Alexa will alert you to that person at your door if you can't hear the doorbell or something like that. Simply a little message will play when somebody rings the doorbell, and Alexa will tell you there's somebody at the door, go and get it. So, there's also different types of home access. You can do keypads, switches and dimmers, and thermostats and sensors. That sort of thing all connect with Ring. There are also different bundles you can buy. So if you're looking for kind of more safety, more features to come along with your Ring doorbell, you can buy an entire bundle for absolute safety when you're inside of your house. There's also a really cool Ring doorbell for your pets. So say you have a job and you have to leave your house for this job, and sadly you have to leave your pet at home for more than 3 or 4 hours at a time. Well, Ring Doorbell has a solution for that. They created Ring for Pets. So Ring for Pets basically allows you to stay connected with your pets and make sure your pets are protected. So every so often you can check up on your dog or your cat or whatever animal you have in your home, and you can make sure that animal is still okay. This is a really neat function. This is actually a function that I have personally for my dog that my family uses. And it's actually really cool just to use and just to kind of check up on my little dog and make sure she's all right and that there aren't any problems with her. I know there have been times before where I've checked the camera and she's not there, which freaks everybody out. But of course, simply going into the app and being able to actually speak with the other person or with the animal has allowed me to actually call my dog to basically so she can show up in front of the camera and I confirm that she's all right and well. So all these safety functions are very useful for whatever you're trying to do, for whatever protection you're trying to put into place. There are also different types of protection plans that you can buy with Ring Doorbell. There are different types of plans for cameras. Subscriptions usually mean that that you can kind of save your video recordings, and that there are also more kind of features that come with it. So as we can see here, for the basic version, we get video recording for one Ring doorbell or home camera, active digital features including notifications and in-app arming/disarming for your Ring alarm system. Or we switch to Plus, where we have video recording for all Ring doorbells and home cameras. Or we switch to the Ultimate subscription, which the Ultimate Ring Home Security subscription unlock all advantages, unlock all benefits and stuff like that for your doorbell or for all of your cameras throughout the house. So here we can kind of see the different things that Pro comes with and the different things that the other versions come with as well. There are other things that we can do. We can also see the Neighbors app. So the Neighbors app basically brings Ring users together as a community. So say there might be a bear in your neighborhood. You can jump on the Neighbors app, and whichever neighbor reports it and shows the video, you can see exactly where that bear was, and you can protect yourself and plan for this kind of situation. Now, I don't think for a lot of people this will happen where there might be a bear, But say somebody is stealing a bicycle from your porch and your Ring camera happens to pick it up. Well, as a collective community, you can come together with other Ring users and ask them if the same situation has happened to you through the Neighbors app. There are also different types of news and stories that come out with a Ring. There are different kind of community commitments and public safeties. There are also different types of services. So virtual security guard allows basically a trained security professional, live video monitoring by a trained security or professional or for a business. There are also installation setups. So especially when you're getting a new doorbell set up, you might not know how to actually set it up. So these Ring people can come out and help you set that up, and basically make it easy for you to get on top of that. There's also the X line, which builds personalized home security systems with the help of a pro installer. So it's basically just an advanced version of installation services. There is also job site security, which helps you keep your job site connected and protected with expandable security. So say you own a business and you want to keep track of all your employees. Well, now you can through the options of the Ring cameras, where you can keep track of all your employees and make sure that they're staying on top of things. Once again, there are also different kind of business solutions through the Ring website and through the Ring app. There's Ring for businesses, and then once again, there's that virtual security guard that you can use through the Ring functions on the app. So it's really whatever suits you best for your needs in kind of home security. What my family uses since we have Ring, is that we have the pro version along with a few cameras set up around the house and outside just to make sure that everything is still smooth and okay, and so that we can check up on our dogs and our friends and family who visits the house. So Ring overall gives you that security that you always want, and always making sure that you are on top of things, especially when it comes to safety inside of your own home. And typically Ring is a little bit cheaper than these other security services that might be out there. I know my family had a security service that was pretty good until we switched over to Ring. But we just thought Ring was a little bit better because of the option to actually communicate with the person at the front door, or to be able to see what was happening around the house. So this is a very neat function, and Ring overall gives that security that one might want within their homes. So now I will answer any questions about Ring or Ring doorbells or anything related to Ring. So if anybody has any questions, I'll be happy to answer. Also, if you're not looking to pay for all these different types of things, like different types of doorbells and stuff, there are kind of different Ring deals that you can find out about. So basically, there are different types of deals in order for you to get it a little bit cheaper, or just to add a little bit, just add more accessories on. So as we can see here, we have the Ring doorbell 2nd generation with no door mount. So the door mount adds a little bit of cost to it, but without it, you can now get rid of it. Or you can have the 5-piece alarm security kit plus video doorbell wired, which was typically $264, and now it's only $500, or now it's only $255. So there are different types of bundles that you can buy that are cheaper, different types of alarm systems, different doorbell bundles, camera multi-packs, lighting bundles, and you can also save on accessories within your home. So now now that you have kind of the system set up, now you can kind of control your home. And here, once again, we can see Ring for Pets. So as we can see, this little dog on the camera. So this is what I see when I'm watching my dog throughout the day. I can make sure my dog is okay, and I can make sure that everybody in the house is okay at the same time. So this is just kind of why Ring is one of the better safety components out there, because it gives you a look at everything within your home, and so that you can make sure everything is going accordingly. So if there are no questions, I will end it here. So once again, my name is Brandon Faulkner. I'm an intern for Village Core. For other events like this, be sure to check out villagecore.org or check out our YouTube channel in case you miss a meeting. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll be presenting soon again, so be sure to check that out.